Joe Burrow moving around without a limp. Mike Petraglia outside Paycor Stadium. Here on Monday afternoon, it was day 5 of Bengals training camp 2023. After a day off on Sunday, they were back at it. But really, the biggest news, I think, to most Bengal fans was not on the practice field, but off when Joe Burrow appeared at his locker during media availability after practice here on Monday, and he was sitting down doing an interview with Albert Breer of Monday Morning Quarterback. He was wearing that same black sleeve on his right calf that he was wearing before injuring and straining his right calf during practice on Thursday. But he was sitting at his locker after the interview. He got up, walked around, talked to teammates. No noticeable limp. That is very, very good news. Clearly that he was in the locker room, no crutches, no assistance needed. He was moving around fine. So that would be a pretty clear indication that Joe Burrow is going to be healing up pretty quickly and getting back to at least doing whatever he needs off the field to get ready here during training camp and the preseason. As for what took place on the field, it was another good day for the wide receiver star combo of JaMarr Chase and Tee Higgins. Both caught several long passes down the field. Tee Higgins got a lot of work over the middle and on some sideline routes, while JaMarr Chase caught a touchdown pass from the first-team quarterback here on Monday. That would be Jake Browning. He ran a go route down the left sideline. It was about a 55-yard touchdown grab, pretty much right on the money, the pass from Jake Browning. Trevor Siemian ran the twos here on Monday afternoon. And again, Zach Taylor reiterating after practice here on Monday that he will again swap out the quarterbacks back and forth, or try to avoid rather, back and forth going day to day, switching quarterbacks. He will give quarterbacks the chance to run with the first team several days in a row. So in this particular case, Jake Browning will start the week. He'll obviously be the quarterback again on Tuesday when they begin working out in full pads, and then Trevor Siemian will get an opportunity over the weekend and into next week. Yes, Reed Sinnett, the third quarterback signed on Sunday, was here in camp wearing the number 7, but he did not get any reps. Zach Taylor telling me after practice that Reed Sinnett just arrived in the building, has not really had time to digest everything in the playbook, and it certainly wouldn't be fair to him nor any of the players that he's throwing to or playing quarterback behind offensive linemen to be jumping in there on day 5 or 6 of camp and trying to acclimate himself on the run like that. So Reed Sinnett will still probably have a few days before he gets acclimated and installed into the Bengals offense. So a good day for JaMarr Chase, a good day for Tee Higgins. Taylor Britt, he did break up a sideline pass from Jake Browning to JaMarr Chase. It was a very nice defensive play by Taylor Britt. Again, the defensive backs have had a very strong camp so far here in the 2023 training camp session for the Bengals. Trey Hendrickson, he was not in uniform here on Monday afternoon. Zach Taylor saying that they are just managing his lower body situation, a very, very minor situation. Zach Taylor saying it's nothing long-term, not even really an issue whatsoever, just trying to manage a lower body issue. Probably the way to read into those comments from Zach Taylor, it's probably some general soreness. Trey Hendrickson was not even limping or walking slowly or gingerly or whatever on Monday. He was walking normally out to practice. So again, probably more of a management rest type of afternoon for Trey Hendrickson, the Bengals star defensive end. Well, again, the big story for tomorrow on Tuesday is that the Bengals will finally be in full pads, and that's when you can really start to better evaluate the running game, the tackling that the team needs to execute, especially obviously on defense at the line of scrimmage and the secondary. Pads go on Tuesday. The Bengals have the day off on Wednesday and then back at it on Thursday and Friday, day off Saturday. And that really is the way the week is shaping up here outside Paycor Stadium at the Kettering Health practice fields. But again, the big news of the day, Joe Burrow in the locker room, moving around, no limp, no problem, So that is good news for all Bengals fans. For a complete update from 2023 Bengals training camp, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Trags, Trags, online, clnsmedia.com. And of course, as always, at the Jungle Roar Pod YouTube page at youtube.com/at Jungle Roar Pod, all one word. Want to hear all of your comments, good, bad, and indifferent. Outside Paycor Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.